morning, everybody. This is Holly with Pilates and Yoga Center. Just saying hello. We're getting ready to start our senior stretch and strength class. So you definitely do not need to be a senior if you want to participate in this class. Anybody really who has trouble getting down on the floor but wants to benefit from some Pilates-based exercises, this is a great class for. So as you can see, I have a chair. So you will be needing a chair, preferably a sturdy chair. If you have a wood floor, you might want to put it on a yoga mat so it doesn't slide. I also have some light hand weights today. If you don't have light hand weights, that's okay. You can either use water bottles or maybe a can of food or maybe nothing at all, just using your arms. I also have my strap today. This is just a yoga strap. You can use a hand towel for that as well, whatever works best for you. So, you guys can get yourselves nice and cozy in your chairs while I make sure my video and sound is a-okay. And we will be starting shortly. Let's see here. So also at 2 o'clock today, I don't know if any of you know Eva. She teaches our restorative yin class here at PYC, usually on Tuesday mornings. She will be doing a Zoom class today at 2. She'll be doing a chair yoga class. And I believe on Thursday she's going to be doing a gentle yoga class on Zoom. So if you get our newsletters, the Zoom link is in there as well with the password. It is a free class open to anyone. So please feel free to join in with that. If you need that information to take that class, just send me a message, and when this class is over, I'll make sure I get that to you guys before 2 o'clock so you have a chance to get in. So I just want to make sure you guys can hear me okay. Let me see. Can I hear myself? I can. That's key. Alrighty. So, let's see. How are you guys all feeling this morning on this Monday morning? Is there anything in particular you want me to focus on, or you guys just good with moving in general? Hopefully you'll be good with moving. Barbara, it looks like you found me this morning. I'm so excited about that. Let's see. All right, let me move this a little bit so I can make sure I can see if we pop out or if things go bad. And let's go ahead and begin. So just go ahead, bring yourself to your chair. If you're just joining in, this is your first time taking my chair class, I prefer a chair that doesn't have arms on it, but if your chair has arms, that's no worries either. You can definitely still participate. You can even do these things on the couch if you need to. But I usually like to say those big dining room chairs that don't have armrest, those are typically the best. So we just want to start seated on our chair today. I want you to sit up nice and tall here. So find that posture. Don't slouch back in the chair like this. Like, okay. We want to sit up nice and tall. Just relax those palms right on top of the thighs. Go ahead, close your eyes. And just put all those thoughts out of your brain. For this next 30 to 40 minutes, we're just going to focus on you. And try to calm our minds and work on strengthening our bodies a little bit. So right here, I just want you to slowly take an inhale. And exhale. And again, inhale. Exhale. Maybe closing your eyes. Just start paying attention to that natural rhythm of your breath. Inhaling and exhaling. Again, deep inhale and exhale. One more breath there. Inhale and exhale. Good. On the next inhale, taking that right ear over towards that right shoulder. Just continuing to take those deep breaths. Taking a deep inhale and exhale. And another inhale and exhale. Good. One more breath like that. Deep inhale and exhale. Awesome. Bringing that head right back up to the center, taking an inhale. And on the exhale, dropping that left ear over to that left shoulder. Just taking a deep inhale here. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Good. One more deep breath here. Inhale. And exhale. Beautiful. Bringing that head back up to the center. All right, from here, I want you to take your hands. I want you to bring them right here onto your belly. Kind of interlace your fingers. And what we're going to do from here is work on a little bit of belly breathing, working on those Pilates abs, I like to say. So we're going to take an inhale. On the inhale, notice how your fingers spread out a little bit. Now on the exhale, I want you to pull the belly button to your spine, scooping it in. And notice those fingers will come back together. So we're trying to squeeze the belly in tight. Imagine you're sucking in the belly like you have a pair of pants that don't have any stretch. Do we even know what those are these days? I don't know. Inhale. Exhale, scooping that belly into the spine. Good. Again, like that. Inhale. Imagining the crown of your head is reaching up. On the exhale, scooping that belly in nice and tight. Good. Inhale. And exhale. Good. One more breath like that. Deep inhale. And exhale. Good. Now, throughout this video, I want you to think of those abs working like that. So when I say inhale, imagine your spine always lengthening. And on the exhale, you're putting in that tight pair of pants. Because I want you guys to focus on those abs, focusing on strengthening your core. Alrighty. Good morning, Mary. Glad you're here. We all have a little bit of technical difficulties these days. Crazy, huh? All right, so from here, we're touching those hands down to your knees. So we're taking that inhale, we're sitting up nice and tall, pressing the heels into the ground. On the exhale, we're going to drop the chin in towards the chest. And imagine you're rounding that spine backwards. So we're not leaning down towards the ground. We're thinking of our lower back, almost trying to push back against the back of your chair. Now inhale, sit up nice and tall, lifting the shoulders up by your ears and then rolling them back and down. Good. Again, like that. Exhale, dropping the chin down towards the chest, scooping the belly. Trying to press that lower back backwards. Inhale, sit up nice and tall, pressing those heels down towards the ground, lifting those shoulders up, rolling them back and down. Again, exhale, dropping the chin down towards the chest, scooping that belly in nice and tight. Inhale, sitting up nice and tall, lifting those shoulders up by your ears, rolling them back and down. And one more time, exhale, dropping the chin down towards the chest, scooping that belly. really feeling those abdominals work. And inhale, sitting up nice and tall, lifting the shoulders up by the ears, rolling them back and down. Beautiful. Hi, Jane. Glad you're back too. From here, we're going to take that right arm out to the side. Take an inhale. Really stretch those fingers. On the exhale, take that arm across the body. Bring that left arm down. Inhale as we exhale, bringing it up. Maybe hooking it and pulling that right arm across the body. Relaxing the shoulders. Now right here, think about those abs. So we're taking an inhale. On the exhale, that tight pair of pants come on, those abs pulling nice and tight. We're trying to pull the shoulders away from the ears. Now if you can't cross your arm over this far, that's okay. Maybe it's right in front here. Just do what's good for you. Taking a deep inhale. And exhale. Good. One more breath here. Deep inhale. And exhale. Good. Inhale, dropping that left arm out. On the exhale, stretching that arm out to the side. Left arm's going to come down by the chair. We're going to flip this right palm up. Taking an inhale, reaching that arm up. As we exhale, stretching over to the side. Now try to keep both of your butt cheeks on the chair. So we're reaching up and over. If your arm can't come overhead, just bring it to the shoulder. You can bring it down. Just do what works for you. Holding it here. Now remember, take that deep inhale so we're lengthening. Exhale, scooping the belly button into the spine, pulling those abs in tight. If I came to poke you in the belly, those abs would be tight. Hold it there. One more breath. Deep inhale. And exhale. Good. Taking an inhale, bringing that arm up and out to the side. This time on the exhale, we're going to turn towards the left of the room, bringing that right hand to that left knee. Right here, taking a deep inhale, lengthening through the crown of the head. And as we exhale, twisting a little deeper. So you got it. That tight pair of pants comes on. Those abs pull in. Imagine your midsection is a wet towel and you're wringing out all the water. Hold it here. Take another inhale. Lengthen up through the crown of the head. Exhale, twist, maybe looking over that left shoulder. Again, inhaling here. Exhaling, scooping the belly button, squeezing the glutes. One more breath here. Deep inhale. And exhale. Beautiful. Inhaling, reaching that right arm back up. Opening the body out to the side. Really stretch those fingers. And on the exhale, floating that arm down. Awesome. From here, taking that left arm up, taking an inhale. As we exhale, we're going to cross it over the body as far as we can. Left arm reaches down. Your right arm. You're going to grab it. Give this arm a little bit of pull. Do what feels good for you, but try to keep those shoulders in alignment. Taking an inhale here. And exhale, pulling the belly in nice and tight. Again, inhale. And exhale. Awesome. Inhale. And exhale. Good. Dropping that right arm down. Left arm comes out to the side. Big inhale, stretching those fingers. On the exhale, reaching that arm up. And stretching it over through the side of the body. Now try to keep both of the butt cheeks down, squeezing those glutes, pressing the heels into the ground. Maybe bringing this hand down to your shoulder if you need to, or all the way down. Just focus on this length through the side of your body. Deep inhale. And exhale. Good. Inhale. Exhale, squeeze those abs in. One more breath. Inhale. And exhale. Taking an inhale, opening that left arm out to the side. As we exhale, twisting to the right. That left hand's coming to that right knee. Right here, taking a deep inhale, lengthening up through the crown of the head. As we exhale, twisting a little bit deeper. Now, if you can turn that neck looking over the right shoulder. Holding it here, taking an inhale, still keeping both of the hips on the chair. As we exhale, twist a little bit deeper. And inhale. And exhale. One more breath there, deep inhale. And exhale. Good. Lifting that left arm up, taking an inhale. As we exhale, opening it back out to the side, really stretch those fingers. Exhale, lowering that hand down. Beautiful. From here, go ahead, bringing those legs together. Arms are going to come down by your sides. Today, I want you to sit up nice and tall. Right here, try to squeeze those shoulder blades together. But as you do that, try to keep this rib cage closed. So I don't want you to squeeze them so much that you're really sticking out your chest a lot. You still want to stay connected here to the abs. So we're going to take an inhale. And on the exhale, I want you to scoop your belly in tighter and try to pick that right leg up off the ground. So we're scooping the belly. We're almost squeezing this quadricep a little bit. But this leg can be relaxed. You don't have to keep it straight. Inhale, lowering it down, sitting up taller. Exhale, scooping that belly, trying to pick the leg up using the abs. Inhale, lowering it down. Exhale, picking it up. We're staying nice and strong up here in the upper body. And lower, inhale. Exhale, lifting it up, scooping those abs. One more like that. Inhale. And exhale. Good. Lower that right leg down. Repeating on the other side. So inhale, we're sitting up nice and tall. On the exhale, we're scooping the belly as we pick the knee up. Those abs are tight. Inhale, lower it down. Lengthen up through the spine. Exhale, scoop the belly. Inhale, lengthening up. Exhale, scoop that belly. Inhale, lengthening up. Exhale, scooping the belly. One more. Inhale, lengthening. And exhale, scooping that belly. Good. Go ahead, dropping both feet down. Bringing both hands to the thighs there. Now, what I want you to do is think of squeezing those inner thighs nice and tight. Hands are here, shoulder blades are down and back, belly's scooped, and we are just going to press. We're going to press everything. We're going to press our hands into our thighs. We're going to press our heels into the ground. We're going to squeeze our inner thighs and scoop the belly, all on the exhale. So take a big inhale, lengthen that spine. On the exhale, press, squeeze and hold, squeezing the butt cheeks, squeezing the belly, squeezing the inner thighs. Trying to press the feet into the ground, press the hands into the legs. Beautiful, relax. Take a deep inhale. Exhale, just blow it out. Good, get ready to do that again. Big inhale, lengthen the spine. Exhale, press into the legs, press the feet into the ground, squeeze the glutes, scoop the belly, squeeze the inner thighs. All these styles and things, hold it there. Feel the whole body nice and strong. And relax. Big inhale. Exhale, blowing the air out. Good. One more time like this. Inhale, lengthen up through the spine. And exhale, press the feet into the ground. Press the hands into the legs. Squeeze the inner thighs. Scoop the bellies. Hold it there. And inhale, relax. Relax that body. Good. Just shaking out those legs a little bit. Go ahead now. Take that right leg. We're going to lift it up. And if you can, cross it over. I'm going to open up these hips a little bit. So we're going to take the right hand, bring it to the right knee. Left hand can just rest right here. And what I want you to do is try to open this hip. So we're giving a little bit of pressure to this knee. You might not need it. You might feel enough stretch here. And if your leg has to cross over a little bit more, that's fine too. Just do what's good for you. From here, sit up nice and tall. Inhaling and exhaling. What do we do on our exhale? We scoop in the belly. Good. Again, inhale and exhale. From here, bringing both of the hands down by the side of your chair. We're going to take an inhale as we hinge it forward. So think of a long spine here. The crown of the head is reaching. You don't want to curl the body forward. We want to be long here. Now as we exhale, just sitting it right back up, scooping that belly. So we're working an active stretch today. Inhale, hinging it forward, lengthening through the crown of that head. Exhale, bringing it up. Awesome. One more time like that. Inhale, taking it forward. Now here comes a little bit of strength. We're going to lift those arms up as high as you can, keeping that long spine. Holding it there. Squeezing the inner arms. Beautiful. And as you sit back up, just lowering those arms down. Nice. Go ahead, dropping that right leg down. We're going to take the left leg now, cross it over just to where you can. Try to keep both of the hips in as best alignment as you can. We're going to give this left knee a little bit of stretch. And what you guys will notice if you've been practicing with me on Mondays and Fridays is these should start to feel a little bit better. It would be even better if on Wednesday you did something as well. If you can get yourself onto the ground, my gentle pyo on Wednesdays, you should be able to do as well. But if you can't get onto the ground, then just repeat one of these videos. Just holding it here, taking an inhale. Exhale, scooping that belly in, pressing the knee a little bit more. And again, inhale. And exhale. Excellent. From there, taking the arms back. And inhale, just hinging it forward, long spines here. You'll feel it stretch a little bit more through that glute there. Exhale, sitting up nice and tall, scooping that belly into the spine. Again, inhale, hinging it forward, lengthening through the crown of the head. Don't drop the neck down. Don't arch the neck back. That just feels bad. Exhale, bring it up. One more time. Inhale, stretching it forward. Now you got it. That strength move. We're inhaling, lifting those arms up as far as you can. From there, squeezing the inner arms. Imagine you're pressing into something, an object. Not that creative this morning, I apologize. And inhale, lower it back down. Good. We're just going to go ahead and bring that leg down. From here, I want you to open those legs a little bit wider. So they want to be, if your hip bones, find your hip bones. Go ahead, touch them. You want your knees a little bit wider than your hip bones, okay? Knees go out, feet are almost like a 30-degree angle turned out. And what I want you to do is just bring your hands to your hips. Sit up nice and tall. Take an inhale. Now on the exhale, press those heels into the ground and squeeze your glutes, almost like you wanted to stand up. Feeling the back of your legs. Those hips work. Good. Now relax it. Good. Inhale. Exhale, press, squeeze, scooping the belly, pressing the heels down into the ground. And relax it. Good. Inhale. Exhale, squeeze. So we're working those muscles that we use to stand up every day. And relax. Good. The key is really pushing those heels into the ground. Inhale. Exhale. Press. And release. This is what we do in Pilates. We activate those muscles. We don't necessarily have to do, if anybody just watching, here with our hands on our hips, but we're not. We're squeezing those muscles in. Exhale, squeeze, pressing those heels down into the ground, scooping the bellies. Good. One more time. Inhale. And exhale, press and squeeze. Beautiful, relaxing. Hands come down on top of the knees. We're going to release that lower back a little bit. So take an inhale here. Lift that chest up a little bit, and this time as we exhale, we are going to lean it forward. So just slide those hands down the front of the legs, scooping that belly, letting the head relax here. Now you might rest your elbows on your legs. That feels good. If you have the flexibility and you're not worried about falling forward, you can reach those hands down to the ground. But keep those knees pressed out and keep pressing those heels into the ground. If you notice, I picked up my toes because I'm so weighted in my heels. Take an inhale there, and as we exhale, just rolling it back up. Good. Lift those shoulders up by your ears, rolling them back and down. Again, like that. Exhale, taking it forward, dropping the chin down towards the chest, bringing the elbows to the inner thighs. Maybe rocking your head side to side here. Just doing what feels good to you. Inhale, exhale, rolling it back up. This time lifting the shoulders up by the ears, rolling them back and down. Good, one more time like that, up. And rolling them back and down. Beautiful. All right, from here I'm going to grab my hand wings. We're going to bring our legs back together nice and tight. From here, the arms are going to come down by our sides. We're going to work on a little bit of lateral raises for those shoulders. So if you don't have weights, no problem. Just use that mind-muscle connection. So imagine you have weights, even when I got little 1-pound weights, so that's not a lot. But I'm really squeezing. So I'm inhaling as I lift my arms, but I'm trying not to lift these shoulders up by my ears. I'm keeping them down. I'm imagining someone's pushing them down. Now as I lower them down, I exhale, and you got it. We squeeze the inner thighs, and we scoop the belly. Inhale, lift the arms up. Exhale, drop them down. Now push those heels into the ground, squeezing the inner thighs. Again, inhale, lifting the arms up. Exhale, lowering them down, squeezing those inner thighs. Inhale, lifting them up. Exhale, dropping them down, squeezing the inner thighs. Inhale, lifting up. Exhale, dropping down, squeezing the inner thighs. Inhale, lifting up. Exhale, dropping down, squeezing the inner thighs. Good. Inhale, lifting up. Exhale, dropping down, squeezing the inner thighs. One more time. Inhale, reaching up. And exhale, dropping them down. Good. Giving those arms a little bit of a shake. Now keeping those arms down by your side, we're going to flip the palms so they're facing me. From here, we're going to inhale as we squeeze the arms up into a bicep curl. So we're squeezing right here, our biceps. Inhale, lowering them down, lengthening that spine. Exhale, squeeze. As I'm squeezing, I'm pushing my heels into the ground. Again, you can probably see my toes popping up. Maybe not, they might be cut off. And inhale, lowering them down. Exhale, squeezing those biceps, squeezing the inner thighs. Everything's nice and tight. Inhale, lowering down so we lengthen here as the muscle lengthens, right? Exhale, squeeze, scoop the belly. Inhale, lower down. Lengthen that spine. Exhale, squeeze those inner thighs, scoop the belly. Inhale, lower them down, lengthen that spine. And again, exhale, squeezing those inner thighs. Inhale, lowering down. Let's take one more here. Exhale, squeeze, scooping that belly. And inhale, lowering the arms down. Awesome. Good work. All right, go ahead. Set those weights down. I'm going to do a little bit of side stretching here. So what I want you to do is go ahead, take that right leg, open it out to the side. So we're kind of in a sideways squat now. So my left leg is facing you guys, right leg is to the side. Now from here, what I want you to do, if you can, take this left leg and we're going to walk it backwards, just opening up this hip here. Our hips are still fully supported by the chair. Now, if you can't get that leg all the way back, just do what you can. You might need to bend it in a little bit, but just take this straddle, the stretch of the inner thighs a little bit more. From here, press that right heel, your guys' right heel, into the ground. Now take the right arm, reach it out, and then the left. Right here, lengthen up through that spine as you inhale. And then as you exhale, press the arms down. But you don't want to make them go down. We want to hold them here. We're just doing that to get them nice and strong. Again, inhale, lengthen. Imagine someone's pulling your fingers in opposition, one towards the right arm wall, one towards the left. exhale, press those arms down, scooping the belly, pulling it in, pressing that right heel into the ground. One more time like that. Inhale, stretch in opposition, and exhale, press. Good. From here, taking that left hand to that left thigh, flipping the right palm up, inhaling, reaching a little bit forward, and as we exhale, stretching it up. Now, if you can't reach that arm up overhead, just drop it down, holding that stretch there, taking a deep inhale, and exhale. Belly in, inhale, and exhale. Beautiful. Flipping the palm back, bringing it up. One more time, really pressing that right heel into the ground, releasing both of the arms down. Beautiful. From here, taking that left leg, swinging it around. We're going to walk both of the toes a little bit further forward, doing a variation of a ragdoll here. So taking an inhale, sit up nice and tall. As we exhale, dropping the chin down towards the chest. Just hanging the body over those legs. Now, if you can't reach all the way down to your feet, just rest up here on your elbows. This is when that dining room chair would be handy. My folding chair doesn't give me a lot of room for my bum. And relax here. Inhale. And exhale. And one more breath here. Deep inhale. And exhale. Taking a deep inhale as we exhale, rolling it back up. So as you roll up, think of using your abs. So we're sucking our bellies in, putting on those tight pair of pants. Inhaling, lifting the shoulders up by the ears, rolling them back and down. Then we're just going to reverse out of that. So that left leg comes forward, the right leg comes in. And we got one more side to do. So now we're going to take that left leg, open it up. So right here, maybe giving a little stretch, warming up for the next pose we're going to do. The left heel's going to plant down. And then if you can, take that right leg open. You should feel a nice stretch here through the leg. My left leg, my toe is pointed forward. My right leg. My left leg, my toe is pointed to the wall. We're going to take that left arm, reach it out. Right arm comes up in opposition. Imagine someone's pulling those fingertips. Chin's lifted nice and tall. Taking an inhale on the exhale, pressing that left heel into the ground and pressing those arms down, but they won't go down. Inhale. Lengthen through the spine. Imagine someone pulling those fingers in opposition. One towards the left wall, one towards the right. Exhale, press them down, scooping that belly. Squeezing those legs. One more time like that. Inhale. Really stretch. Exhale, press, scooping that belly. Awesome. From here, that right hand comes down to the leg. Flip that left palm, taking an inhale, reaching towards the left wall. As we exhale, reaching it up and stretching it back. Again, you can drop this arm down if that's too much on your shoulders. Just holding it here, deep inhale. And exhale. One more breath. Inhale. And exhale. Good. Flipping that palm back, taking an inhale. One more time, really pressing that left leg into the ground. And exhale, bring them down. Beautiful. Go ahead, bring that right leg back in. Bring it all the way together. Stretching those legs forward a little bit here. One more ragdoll position, so sit up nice and tall. Take a deep inhale. Then as we exhale, dropping the body down over the legs. Just relaxing it here. Again, you may be staying up on your elbows. Do what feels good for you. Taking an inhale. And exhale. And inhale. And exhale. One more breath here. Deep inhale. And exhale, rolling it up. So using your abs to restack that spine. Inhaling, lifting the shoulders up by your ears. Exhaling, rolling them back and down. Beautiful. From there, reversing it back out of it so that right leg opens. Left leg comes back in together. Good. From here, just go ahead, bring your legs into a more neutral position so my heels are kind of right in line with my hip bones. Now, if we can, we're going to lift our arms up as we inhale, bringing those hands right back behind the head. From here, opening the heart, taking a deep inhale, almost pressing your hands into your head, trying to open those arms wider. Now, as we exhale, tuck the chin down towards the chest, scooping the belly, stretching that neck forward. Inhale, sit up nice and tall, opening those hearts. If you can't get your hands behind your head, just drop them right here to your shoulders. Exhale, chin comes down towards the chest. Good. One more time like that. Inhale, lifting it up. And exhale, dropping the chin down towards the chest, scooping that belly. Beautiful. From here, dropping those hands down. Opening the legs a little bit wider. Again, we're turning those toes out to that 30-degree angle. From here, I want you to bring your hands in front of you. Go ahead and clasp them. Take an inhale. As we exhale, we're leaning forward slightly. We're going to squeeze glutes, press the heels into the ground. And from here, stand it up. So notice I'm leading with my hips. I have a long spine. Lifting it all the way to standing. Beautiful. Arms come down by your side. All right. Now, hopefully you didn't do that if you have problems standing up on your own. We're going to do a little 2 downward dog variations today, like we did on Friday. If you can't do these, just continue sitting in your chair and maybe just stretching forward and back. I noticed my head is now cut off. I apologize, you guys. I didn't test that out. So, we're going to go ahead and hold on to the chair. Hands are going to come forward. From here, I want you to lean forward, trying to find a flat back here. All right, so think of the crown of your head reaching for the wall, your hips reaching backwards. Again, the weight in the heels. From here, slowly walk those feet backwards. So the arms are straight. The hips are pulling towards the back of the room. And just stretch it out there. You can, dropping your head right down through those arms. It's going to give you a little bit of a shoulder stretch. But again, only taking it as far as your body allows. If this hurts your shoulders, definitely don't do it. Another variation you can do here is scooch in a little bit closer and just come to your elbows, keeping those knees slightly bent here. Just depends on how tight you are, but it does feel good to bend over this way. Just holding that stretch, I'm going to take it back out. From here, I want you to walk your feet out a little bit. So think of coming up on the ball of one foot, stretching those toes. And switch. And switch. Now, if you can't take it over into this position, you can still do these feet stretches. So you can switch them like this. You can even do this seated. So if you're still sitting down in the chair, you can do the same thing seated, just stretching those toes. Good. Do a few more switches there. Awesome. Good. Good. Dropping both heels down, hold it there. And then we're going to slowly walk it back in. So scoop those bellies, use your core to stand it up nice and tall. From here, just holding onto the chair, just go ahead, try to lift that chest a little bit. Coming into a bit of an extension. Now squeeze those butt cheeks together. Try to pull the shoulder blades down and back. Exhale, just drop the chin down towards the chest. One more time like that. Inhale. Lengthen through that spine. Squeeze those glutes, almost sending the hips slightly forward. And exhale, dropping the chin down in towards the chest. Good. Now you can either keep the chair like this, or if you want a little bit more of a stretch, I like this variation too. So I'm going to turn my chair around. You can walk to the other side if you don't want to flip your chair all around. From here, I just want you to round down through your spine. So scoop your belly. Abs are pulling in. From here, we're going to walk the hands to your chair. Now, you can stay on your hands, Or if you want, you can come all the way down to your elbows. This a lot of times is a good position if you have the flexibility in your hamstrings, and it takes the pressure off your wrist. Now from here, just think of really lifting the hips and sending them backwards, squeezing the glutes, and you should feel a stretch right here. I even feel it in my hamstrings, and I'm pretty flexible there. I'm thinking of my crown of my head reaching forward. Strong legs, I'm squeezing them nice and tight. And you can even walk the legs out a little bit more once they relax there. Just holding this position. Taking an inhale and exhale. Again, deep inhale and exhale. One more breath here, deep inhale and exhale. Good. If you can, walking out those feet a little bit. Coming back to center position, dropping both those heels down, holding that stretch, not collapsing into the neck, nice long spines. Then go ahead with scooping that belly, walking those feet back in a little bit closer if you had moved them out. Taking an inhale as we exhale, we're rolling back up through that spine, we're restacking it. Inhaling, lifting the shoulders up by your ears. Exhale, rolling them back and down. Just opening that body a little bit. Exhale, dropping the chin down towards the chest. One more time like that. Inhale, lift the shoulders up. Dropping the chin down towards the chest. Now, if you can, try to make circles with those arms. Inhale. And exhale. Good. Inhale. Exhale and inhale and exhale. Just reverse those circles. So inhale, I'm bringing my arms back. Exhale, dropping them down. Two more like that. Inhale. Only as big as you can take them. If your shoulders don't allow them to go all the way up overhead, certainly don't do that. Inhale. And exhale, floating those hands down right on top of the thighs, right here. Big inhale, lifting those shoulders up. Exhale, rolling them back and down. Go ahead, close that rib cage, squeeze your glutes. You guys are all done. Thank you so much for joining me another week here. Hope you guys are enjoying this class. It's been fun for me to teach. Kind of fun for me back home because I have some family members and things who can do this class. So that part is really cool. So also yourself, if you have anybody you can share it with, please do. I definitely love helping out all sorts of people. As I said when I first started the class, if you missed it, at 2 o'clock today, Eva, one of our yoga instructors here at PYC, is teaching a Zoom class. It's a chair class as well. That is at 2 p.m. I did send out the Zoom password via email in our weekly newsletter, so it should be there. You should be able just to click on it, and if you have the Zoom app on your phone or your computer, it should take you right there. But if not, if you need me to send it to you again, just send me a message and I'd be happy to send that to you guys. It's a free class, so it's definitely, you don't need to pay for it or anything like that, but I know it would mean a lot to Eva if you guys showed up and supported her. Yeah, we all miss teaching. I've been trying to communicate as best I can with all my staff, and they all say they love and miss you all so much, and they're definitely practicing with us too on these videos, which is fun to hear a little bit. Yeah, anyways, have a wonderful week, a wonderful Monday. Get outside today. It is beautiful. Hopefully you guys have already been outside, but the weather in South Florida today is like spot on, beautiful. It was low humidity when I came in here to the studio. I don't know if it still is. I mean, obviously that could change quickly. And yeah, hopefully around wherever you guys are all located, the weather as well too. Leave a comment. Let me know how the weather is. Let me know where I need to travel to when all this is said and done. Anyways, great week. Love you all. Bye-bye for now.